Sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to O'Neal. No good with the triple. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Bridges. Into the lane. From the right block, the shot is good.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Paul for three. Booker sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
On the wing, Mitchell, covered by Crowder. Oh, misses the dunk. Inside. Booker, the pass to Paul. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Conley. Here's the three. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ball against Conley. Fires the three. The shot. Pass to Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
The Suns leading. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Conley finds Mitchell. The three is up. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
1:33 left in the first quarter here. Here's a three from Paul. The shot off that time. The Jazz shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here's Conley, pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Booker for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Crowder with a steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Paul with it. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder outside. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifle tower with the score.
Pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Now Booker, the 3. That one is off. He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Conley passes to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Driving inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Conley on the attack. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Paul. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovic. Will it go? Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
It's Booker on the wing from outside the arc. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Conley. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Ayton. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Booker finds Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3 from Mitchell, counted from distance. Mitchell's got 6 points. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The shot by Conley, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 59 seconds left in the first half. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Utah the other way. In transition, here come the Jazz. For 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's the 3. Booker can't get it to go. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 13-5 run. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
Now Booker. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that's the end of the first half. The Suns on top, leading by 10. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Johnson. McGee finds Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah with the ball. Trailing by 10. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Defended by Gay. Now Johnson from behind the arc. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one's good. Clarkson.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Johnson from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Suns have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. To the middle. Payne with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Pass to Pascal. Fires for three. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Outside Payne. Johnson finds McGee over Whiteside. Second chance shot. McGee's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clarkson
third.
left side. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Shamet. Saric with it. Back to Shamet. To the inside. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Right wing. It's stolen by Saric. Payne with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Shamet, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And he drives in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. For three. Rebound, Utah. Down low. Dives for it, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. Clarkson passes to Gay. Launches a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Shamet. Takes the three. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. Really mucking it up on defense.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Well, the Jazz shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Paul. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Conley passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Bridges. Let's go with a three. The Suns clear it. Crowder with it. Right side, Paul. Now Crowder. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's O'Neal. And he's going for the oop here.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovic to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
Now Booker. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Paul can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Conley finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And Booker puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Screen by Bridges. Ayton passes to Paul. Inside. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Left side, Paul. Clock at 6. Now here's Ayton. Defended by Gobert. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bridges. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. Six to shoot. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to
Go. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now Bridges after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Shoots over Brunson. Booker dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From deep. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 9 points.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Capitalizes off the crossover. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The three for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Nice move. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he's good on the three ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
From downtown, it drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Mavericks trail by 15. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Mikal Bridges.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. Mavericks trail by 15. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Stolen by Bullock. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Suns leading by 15. Booker looking around. From outside the arc, another three for Phoenix.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the man. Booker outside. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Bridges. He dishes it to Crowder. Bridges outside. Misses the three.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Crowder finds 8. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Powell. And there's the call on DeAndre.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The three for Doncic. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nailed from three-point land.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Ayton kicks to Booker. Takes it inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got his second bucket.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Launches a three. And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Paul, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Crowder from outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Sun. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5. Roman the paint. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From past the arc, sinks the triple. Doncic has got the first basket of the third quarter for Dallas.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Payne. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Out of bounds.
Dallas ball.
Johnson against Doncic. Fires for three. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mavericks trail by 19. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Payne looking around. Pass to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by McGee. Suns lead by 16. Here's Shamet. Saric passes to McGee. Doncic with it. He's got 24. That doesn't go either for Doncic. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shamet, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And it's Doncic missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Launches it. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Saric finds Shamet. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Trains the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Shoots the three. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix leading by 18. Shamet kicks to Johnson. Off target from outside. For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now the pass to Johnson. McGee in the high post. Powell's there. Johnson outside. Again, Johnson missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Dario Saric. Doncic, no good. Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And a deep three from Doncic. Dallas again missing. Suns leading by 17. Fires the three. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McGee, the pass to Saric. Johnson with it. Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith into the four-man position. It's good on the putback.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And a deep three from Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Bridges for three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now Bridges after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Bridges misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
The three for Doncic.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Bridges for three. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Phoenix has possession following the score by Dallas. Doncic feeling it out. A three-pointer, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Outer dishes to Booker. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Crowder with the steal. Paul outside. The tray. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks trail by 20. And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Dallas ball.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Fires from deep. Back to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Crowder. And it's Doncic missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
The Mavericks shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. No good from Booker. And so it's Dallas with him. Down by 15. And here's Doncic from the arc. Powell finds Doncic. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Paul. From deep. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...
alley. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. And here's Denver. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Shot is good by Gordon. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively. There's no...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coaches,
Previous play.
so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standings.
And he makes all three.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Here's Murray on the take. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Paul against Murray. Booker for three. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Barton attacking. Shoots over Bridges. Barton's shot off the mark. To the paint. Here's Paul. And he buries his first look.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Screen by Gordon. Takes it inside. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. For three, Booker. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Jokic. Not going to go that time. Murray against Ayton. Driving in. Out to Bridges. Here's Paul. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Jokic with a screen on Booker. From deep, Barton. Jokic, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Murray against Paul. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray finds Jokic. Crowder grabs the miss.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Paul for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. Oh, misses the dunk. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pulls it from the corner. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Crowder with a screen. To the left side wing. The three from Ayton. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:21 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there. Not allowing the defense to slow him down. Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. And here's Porter outside. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Porter's got his second basket on the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Booker, good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on the quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. Shakes him. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Crowder goes in. Good D by Jokic. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the corner. Come on and get
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going for them.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball play.
And then Porter with the dunk.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Crowder, that's good.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. He's got 7. It's Bridges on the wing. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Phoenix ball.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Crowder. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Throws it up high, and Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 9. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was...
The previous play
With
is
so
under
many
review.
close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Barton against Booker. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. And they're running. Here's Crowder. That one no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Barton. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Murray passes to Jokic. Inside. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton with it. Checked by Gordon. And the basket by Bridges.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. From deep, Barton. And he can't get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton passes to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Porter with the steal. Barton right side. Outside Porter. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Barton finds Porter. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. It goes on Chris Paul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Outside Booker. The three is up. 1:21 left to play in the first half. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Gordon on the wing. Over Crowder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Both free throws good from Gordon. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Booker. The three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Barton. Here's Porter. Here he goes. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Campaign, JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Johnson, and it's Shaman in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Murray passes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
And it's Green missing. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Payne drives. Here's Shamet. No good on the three. And for the Nuggets, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Green for three. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Back to Shamet. Down low. The jump hook. McGee's shot is off. McGee with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. Inside. Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 2. Now Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's hauled in by the Suns. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Oh, it's stolen. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Morris outside. Driving to the basket. Cousins. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Pass to Shamet. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Over to the left wing. Here's Forbes. Releases from the wing and drills it.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And here's Payne outside. Another three for Phoenix.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Morris passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, still get on up.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson buries it from 3. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Cousins with the screen. And Forbes, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's hammered home by Green.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Back to Payne. To the paint. To the right side. And here's Saric for 3. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Cousins with the steal. Morris outside. Shoots over Johnson. Morris can't hit. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Saric finds Payne. Back to Saric. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Saric has gotten his first bucket of the night. Morris outside. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Right side Payne. The 3-ball. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. They're Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Nuggets trail on the court for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Crowder. Fires the three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Barton. Gets the three to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Outside Paul. Booker. Got a piece of it. Left side Porter to the middle. Paul with a steal. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
The drive by Paul. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Crowder with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Gordon.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Paul. With the drive. Outside for Booker. No good from outside.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Murray finds Porter. Now Jokic. Back to Porter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Can't hit from in close. Booker, the pass to Bridges. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Ball's going up the court.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Murray against Paul. Booker for 3. And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. 3 on 3. Ayton with a screen. For 3, Booker. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. From deep. He buries it from 3. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Good work there as it goes.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Booker. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Crowder with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. They get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray for 3.
What a play!
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Knocked away. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Paul, he gets it in there.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Martin against Booker. Outside for Porter to take the lead. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Paul. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Porter. And Booker pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Porter. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Ayton passes to Booker.
2 minutes.
Pass to Paul. Five to shoot. Going inside. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
The Suns have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 at OT. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton with a screen. And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. Jokic grabs the board. And the Nuggets shooting 56% today. Porter pass to Barton. Inside. Here's Gordon to take the lead. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. And nails the tray.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Murray passes to Porter. Into the lane. Fires from deep. And Chris Paul clears it away. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in. Left side Murray. Wide open look. Can't cash it in. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W even.
to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. They get it back. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bridges passes to Booker. The three comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Here's Conley following the basket by Chris Paul. Conley's shot is off. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bridges finds Paul. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Passes to Paul. 5 to shoot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul passes to Crowder. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah's on defense. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And here's Booker from the arc.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Paul right side. Pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Bridges. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Here's Conley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A nice shot by Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now here's Conley. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And Utah turns it over again.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Phoenix leading by 3. On the wing, Booker. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bridges for 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Ayton missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice move. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. For three, Booker. O'Neal with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
The pass to Booker from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your finish.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. To the wing right side. Here's Paul. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The feed to Conley. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns on defense. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. Takes the three. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. Yes, that goes in. Gobert's got the lead up to three now for Utah. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And here is Mitchell after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Paul against Conley. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul looking around. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's Bridges. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Ball outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Conley. For three, Mitchell kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Down low, it's tipped. Conley against Paul. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancer. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise for them, fans.
3 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. He kicks to Booker. Three-pointer. Here's Bridges. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Conley against Paul. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Ball passes to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Booker looking around. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Here's Conley. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges with it. And there's another turnover by the Suns. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, Mitchell takes a 3, and that one is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He got into double digits. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Jaric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jaric after the miss from JaVale McGee. 5 on the clock. Johnson from outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Shamet with the steal. And it's McGee with the jam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now here's Clarkson. Azubuike up top, launches a 3 and taken away by Johnson. To the paint, here's Jaric. Whoops, anticipated the pass, turnover. From downtown, Whiteside, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Sharge in the high post. Whiteside's there. That puts them in the lead. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And he banks in the lane. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Offensive rebound, pass to Whiteside. Now Clarkson. And there's the drive.
Walking foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on defense. It's a 1-point game. Another shot. And Azubuike kicks to Pascal. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's McGee slamming it down. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Clarkson finds Gay. Back to Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gay passes to Whiteside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Payne looking around. Inside, here's Sharge, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sharge has got the game tied up here for Phoenix. And here's Clarkson on the pass to Pascal. Spins to the middle, knocked loose, stolen by McGee. Here's the break. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Sharge, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Clarkson. Payne covering. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. Johnson left side. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Johnson for the 3. Sharge dishes to McGee. Ball stolen. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
All right. Coming out of the court.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Booker. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. And the shot is long.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Suns leading by 3. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. And the wide open shot from Crowder buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Crowder's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Phoenix. Conley kicks to Mitchell. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Outside, Bogdanovich. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. Tries the spin move. Blocked again.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Back to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley kicks to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Crowder pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges finds it. And here we go. Goes back up. Pass to O'Neal. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jazz trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Paul outside. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Bridges passes to Paul. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Booker. There's the 3. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell in the corner. Kicks it to O'Neal to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Nails the triple.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up from 12. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Mitchell wide open. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
All right. Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise out there.
Bridges with the steal. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the drive.
talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the 3 slot.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from downtown. To the middle. Powell with a steal. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Bridges passes to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Now Ayton. Clock at 6. And it's Crowder missing.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. Do you think he's topping out?
At age 22, I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Now here's Crowder. Bullock puts it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Doncic launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has gotten a second bucket on the night. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Bridges misses. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Crowder with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition, and they pick up 2.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Goes up at the elbow. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Crowder, the pass to Paul. This one for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Basket counts.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Booker for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. And here's Brunson from the arc. Down low. Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And he's good on the second. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
The Mavericks trailing. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Bridges finds Crowder. Here's Ayton. Now covers. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic outside. Shot from 12, and the jumper is good. Doncic has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball passes to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Deflected. Fires for three. Doesn't go for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combine great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the small forward position.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Here's Booker. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Crowder outside, beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And here's Doncic outside. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Powell with a steal. Stolen by Ayton. Back to Paul. Tries from 6 feet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Paul hits them both.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Powell, a screen on Bridges. And here's Doncic outside. And Chris Paul clears it away.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. The 3 from Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Takes a three. And Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 19 points. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. Shoots over Bridges. Spins. Doncic, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Booker, good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bridges against Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Booker pulls it down.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Finney Smith. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And Chris Paul clears it away. Outside Booker. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Phoenix. 8 points. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Dinwiddie against Payne. Bertans. It's deflected.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's stolen by Johnson. It's stolen by Green. They need this. And scoring with the play inside is Dinwiddie.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep, Johnson. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. On the attack, Green. Called in by McGee. The Suns leading. To the middle. And now the Suns fast break. The shot by Payne, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Payne. To the wing, right side. Pass to Saric. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Saric. 4-3. Got a piece of it. Dallas is shooting just 37% in the game.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And Doris Saric, almost like a store brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And here are the Suns now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. On target from range. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. To the inside. 6 to shoot. McGee with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here we go. One-on-one. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Davis Bertans punches it. Oh, my goodness.
Here's Shamet. 6 points for him. The three-pointer off the mark. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Bertans with the bucket.
We talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Launches a 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Marjanovic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie against Payne. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. The shot by Payne, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top, up 9. And fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Mavericks trailing. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the 3 to the paint. Here's Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul passes to Crowder. And there's Ayton on the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Powell sets a screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 21.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
And here's Booker. Paul for 3. The shot misses. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And it's Doncic on the drive. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
But you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Pass to Paul. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton finds Paul. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bullock, good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Bridges, left side. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Booker, and he got the whistle on the way up. So, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Dallas with possession. They've got a 10-0 run going. Doncic passes to Powell to take the lead. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Doncic passes to Brunson. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Doncic. Brunson finds Doncic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Booker, good.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Doncic against Bridges. Powell, a screen on Bridges. From deep, here's Doncic. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 26 points.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Booker. The 3. Ball passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. Nifty move. Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. Again, Dallas.
Well, this guy was just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Pass to Paul. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Dallas with possession. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. And Phoenix has possession. It's Booker on the wing. Laces one from 3.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges against Doncic. He takes it in. Gets the bucket! And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play
the challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Right side Booker. Let's go with a three. Oh my! What a shot!
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Stolen by Bridges. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win.
it's all yours. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So the Nuggets win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Devin Booker out there with Bridges, and it's Paul in at the small forward position. Bridges, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think, comes out on top.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and play stops as it looks like they call an over-the-back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And another miss by Denver. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-on-3. For 3, Murray. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Murray scanning the floor. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Ayton. Driving in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Deep 2 from Murray. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Paul, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Murray feeds to Barton. Rebound by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Gordon. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. For 3, Bridges. That one doesn't drop. And Denver the other way now. It's tipped. Murray for 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barton kicks to Porter. Off target with his 3. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 7. Ball passes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Martin with it. Chris Paul covering. Bridges with the steal. Fades back. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Booker outside. It's up a 3. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic a screen. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good. Shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barton outside. Outside Gordon. Wants to get it to Barton and does. With 4 seconds on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
To the paint, Jokic with the steal. For 3, Murray. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges for 3. Passes it to Booker. To the left side wing. Tries again. 6 on the shot clock. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray. The Suns trailing. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Murray the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Stolen by Gordon. For 3, Murray. Barton dishes to Porter. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Ayton the pass to Booker. Going inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Booker dishes to Paul. Outside, Crowder. Good on the three-point shot. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Porter. Paul passes to Ayton. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
So he gets them both.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker looking around. Up and in on the layup. He has 7.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Deep 2 from Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Rejected by Crowder. Bridges, right side. Crowder kicks to Bridges. From deep three-point range, that's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And Jokic slings it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Ball outside. Out to the wing. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Substitution for the Suns.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Your Nuggets, 22.
Thank you, David. And we'll be...
The Suns, 27.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center position. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Payne. No good from outside. Denver shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. They get it back. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Morris outside. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Payne. And that one, good. Payne's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Green passes to Forbes. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Payne up top, covered by Morris. Back to Shamet, beyond the arc. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Down low, poked away. It's stolen by Saric. McGee finds Payne. A 3 ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. and it's a 12-point Suns lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, he gets a head of steam like that. He is a terror to behold. Cousins getting it done.
Saric outside. The dish to Johnson. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Morris dishes to Cousins. And stolen by Payne. To the inside. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Shamet. From outside, off the mark.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's stolen by Morris. Knocked away and stolen by Payne. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
1:02 left in the third. And McGee kicks to Payne. Back to McGee. He feeds it to Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. And stolen by Payne. Here's Saric. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Saric, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Paul comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Forbes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. On the wing, Booker. Here's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. They're running. Wide open look here for Murray. And another miss by Denver. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
Every last steal, every last rebound,
and so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Paul kicks to Ayton. Pass to Crowder. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Crowder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Bridges misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The kick out to Crowder. Launches it. Kept alive. The Nuggets trail by 11. Fords the pass to Gordon. Low block shot. Rejected by Crowder. Inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
To the paint. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution for your net.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Najee. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Barton. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And Barton throws it down.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
With 3, Booker knocks down the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 12.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green, the pass to Morris. Over Booker. Cousins finds Barton. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. The Nuggets trail by 9. After Najee. Back to Cousins. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Crowder with the steal. And stolen by Cousins. And stolen by Ayton. And the dunk by Booker.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Suns.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Denver now. They trail by 11. Najee passes to Barton. Here's Najee. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Green with the rebound. Barton in the corner. Cousins inside. Off on that one. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of it.